Hello fashion lovers, you're welcome. Today we are going to learn how to make this beautiful bubu gown. For this tutorial, I used 2.5 yards of milkado fabric and half yard of sequins. You can see how beautiful the gown looks. So we are going to begin by using our freehand method. We draw our starting line. After folding our fabric into 4, that means we are cutting both the front and the back part together. We measure the full length of the gown. I went ahead and measured the shoulder to hip and shoulder to bust line. The next thing I'm going to do is to measure the shoulder. And I'll go ahead and measure the sleeve length. So you can see my material is folded into 4. For the neck, I used 3 inches by 1 inch for the back neck. I draw the curve. After that, I went ahead and drew the front neckline. I'm using 3 inches by 4 here so that you'll be able to pass through the head, since this dress is not having any zipper. For the shoulder slant, I use 1.5 inches and I slant it right to the neck. And for the sleeve round, I'm going to use 12 inches. The next thing I'll do is to input the bust circumference divided by 4, and I added 3 extra inches because I don't want this bubu to be too large. You can decide to add 5 inches or 4 inches depending on how large you want the bubu to be. So for my hip, I use hip circumference divided by 4 plus 3 inches, and I use the same measurement at the hem. So I connect with a line and I draw my armhole curve. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting with the back neck. Take note, we cut the back neck first and we cut the front neck after separating the 2 sides. So I've gone ahead and cut. Now I'm going to separate the 2 before I cut the front neckline. So I'm cutting the front neckline. And that is it for the cutting of the bubu. The next thing we are going to do is to move over to the table and we cut our front and back designs. We are going to use this sequence fabric to turn the neckline and also to form our front design. So we are placing it on the front neck and we draw it out. I'm going to quickly cut out the neck and For the size, I'm using the shoulder measurement to determine the width of the design. So on the shoulder line, I use the shoulder measurement, and going down towards the chest, I use the shoulder measurement minus 1 inch. So I quickly cut it out, and then I move to the back part and do the same thing. But for the back part, I'm going to make this design shorter than the front design. So I'll simply place my front pattern on the sequence. I cut out the neckline, so I cut out my neckline, and I also use the shoulder measurement to determine the width of the back part. So I'm making the back part shorter than the front part. So here we have our front and back designs. So the next thing I'm going to do is to measure the arm circumference, the sleeve round, and I'm going to cut another design from the sequence fabric to design the edge of the sleeves width. You're watching Carol Creations online tutorials. If you have not yet subscribed, please kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment on my videos. If you have just joined us, or if it's your first time watching, please comment hi at the comment section so I can give you a big hug reserved for my new subscribers. So I'm done cutting the design for the sleeves. So I'm going to iron interfacing on all the designs, both front, back, and for the sleeves. I'm going to iron an interfacing to stop it from stretching, because this sequence fabric stretches a lot. So I've gone ahead and ironed the interfacing on all the designs. So the next thing I'll do is to place the front design on the front neck. This is the back design. I'll place on the back neck and also place the front design on the front neck, and I'm going to use it to turn the neck. So I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine and turn it. So I've gone ahead and turned the neck and notched it very well so it relaxes well. So the next thing I'll do is to iron it down properly, both the front and back. And now neatly fold in the edges and top stitch. As you can see, it's already lying relaxed. So I'm going to just fold in the edges and I'm going to top stitch all around, both front and back. Here we have it already done. I've already top stitched both the front design and the back design. So I will place my front part over the back part, good sides facing each other, and I'm going to join the shoulders. I'm going to sew on the shoulder line. So I've gone ahead and joined the shoulder line. You can see. Now I can place the design on the sleeves. So we are going to place good side of the sequence facing the back side of the milkado. After sewing, we are going to flip it over and iron. We'll also fold the edges and top stitch. So I've already gone ahead and sewn and top stitched the design on the sleeves. You can see how the design looks like. So the next thing I'm going to do is to join the sides of the dress. You can either decide to add pockets or you leave it without pockets. For this tutorial, I'm not using pockets for this particular dress. So here we are. I've already joined the sides. I've also hemmed the base of the dress. Now I'm going to iron it properly and put it on the mannequin so we can see our outcome. Wow, this is how it looks on the mannequin. So beautiful. Thank you, fashion lovers, for watching my videos. Please kindly subscribe, like, share and comment. Please, if you have any tutorial you want us to do, please comment at the comment section.